Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tcarp. Sorry, this is going to be kind of a rant and rail session while I'm driving, and so I'll be looking away from the camera and all that. A lot of people also ask, like, hey, why do you do stuff from your car, and etc., etc. And to be honest with you, I work 40 hours a week. I've got family stuff going on. My wife just had surgery, and just, man, we're booking it. I don't have a ton of time to be out in the outdoors, but when I do, I try to make a video and I try to talk to you guys. If you didn't hear, if you guys didn't know it, I do live in East Tennessee. I live around the Knoxville area. I live kind of south of Knoxville. We got so blessed that honestly we skipped Hurricane Helene. Like, we skipped it. The eye broke apart. The Appalachian Mountains protected lower East Tennessee. Unfortunately, upper East Tennessee didn't fare so well. They got a lot of rain, and if you know anything about southern Appalachia, northern East Tennessee, and then the Carolinas, there are, I mean, it's mountains, but with comes that mountains is there's streams and rivers that run through little towns and whatnot, and they're regulated by these dams that TVA holds. And there was just so much rain from that hurricane that these towns, the little rivers couldn't hold it, and the dams couldn't hold it, and there were no dams busted, but they did fail, or I mean, the water was just spilling over, and the towns just absolutely swept the little town of Newport away, a lot of little towns in Greene County, especially, and you know, this is the towns that I know of here in East Tennessee, and there's issues in North Carolina. Poor Asheville, you can't get in and out of it. So, and my rant and rail and my issue is, you know, we're spending so much money, we're giving so much money to people not United States citizens, people that have never paid a tax dollar in their life, and we're giving it billions to them, and nothing for our friends in Appalachia. You know, just Appalachians have always had this sense of, you know, no one really pays any attention to us. No one really cares. And by God, that's never been truer. I don't see anything from the current administration at all, other than, you know, thoughts and prayers or whatnot. And then I see daggum Tman say, don't collect supplies, don't be giving food out, don't do this. And you know what? We're saying heck with that. We've got radio stations here that are collecting water bottles, non-perishable goods, supplies, all that. We've got churches doing it. And you know what? We're going to figure out a way. We're the volunteer state, and we're going to take care of our neighbors. That's what we do. And it just ticks me off. If you guys trust government to protect you, don't. They will fail you. They will let you down. Let this be a lesson to all of you guys. Never trust your government. Never trust your government to provide for your needs, because they will not and cannot do it. When it comes to being prepared and supplies, I want to deep dive into this and see, you know, it's like, how could have we been prepared, or what, you know, it's going to change my philosophy. It's changed my mindset. I never had that bug out philosophy, but if you've got, you know, a flood or a natural disaster where you have to leave, you have to have a bug out system. You have to have that. You can't just hunker down. You've got to have, you know, thank Jesus, 4 Patriots sent me that generator, because to be honest with you, that solar power generator, to be honest with you, no one's got any gas up there anymore. A gas power generator lasts a day or two, but they're going to be without power for weeks, maybe months. I mean, they don't know. And you know, you've got to have propane setups, because okay, you got these wood, everything's saturated, excuse me, like it's still raining. You got to have a different method of cooking food. So propane, in my opinion, has got to be it. And and you've just got to have that stuff stocked up. These people don't have any water. You've got to have water filters. You've got to have a way to do that. So I just ways of not using gas, and ways of making that mobile. Because okay, it's great to have a wood-burning stove and all your preps at home, but in this situation, you got to get out. And I think they may have had 30 minutes to get out. You gotta have this stuff bug out ready. So, man, I'm just going to start talking about that, you know, and making videos on what you need, like what can be done. Because to be honest with you, I never thought that a hurricane would ever have any issues up here in East Tennessee. There's just nothing. There's no way. You know, we're miles and miles and miles from the coast. When I mean miles, I mean like hundreds of miles from the coast. Didn't matter. That thing went right up through Georgia, through Atlanta, and smacked upper East Tennessee and western North Carolina. Bad. So I doubt you'll even hear much of this on your NBC nightly news or whatnot. You may hear a little snippet there, but guys, these folks, they lost everything. Everything. They've lost, when I mean everything, they literally lost everything. And most of them don't have flood insurance, because you can only really get flood insurance from the federal government. So, and you have to be in a floodplain, and most of these folks weren't in a floodplain. So it's just, I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm just kind of ranting and railing, but what I know is these poor people have just, like I said, lost everything, and God bless them, because I don't know what I would do. And to be honest, I don't know how to help other than getting supplies up to them. Don't be giving money to random organizations, by the way. I guarantee you, most of these people up here, these poor people, won't see a dime of it. So don't be doing that. See if there's like bottles of water, if you're in the area, bottles of water, non-perishable food, diapers, you know, feminine supplies, things like that. So guys, thanks for watching. This is Tcarp signing out. Please, if you can't do anything, send in your thoughts and prayers. Y'all be good.